Welcome to the DeWitt Gymnasium, home of the Dordt University Defenders, inside of this Great Plains Athletic Conference volleyball match featuring the home team, Dordt University, taking on 17th ranked Midland, the Warriors from Fremont, Nebraska. It is a 3 p.m. start time. JV was at 1:30, and a 3 p.m. start time for this one. We'd like to welcome all who are watching via the Dordt Media Network. Let's get the propers out of the way. My name is Matt, the SID. I get to describe the action that's before us here on the DeWitt Gymnasium floor. Dordt University coming in with a 4-13 overall record. They are 3-8 in the conference standings and are coming off a 5-set home win over Briar Cliff on Wednesday night. In fact, the Defenders have won 3 of their last 5 wins over Mount Marty, number 9 College of St. Mary, and Briar Cliff. Losses on the road to Hastings and Doane. Midland coming in, ranked 17th in the NAIA. They are 5-5 in the conference. Good for 6th place in the current standings. 9-9 overall under head coach Paul Gieselman. Midland has lost 4 of their last 5, albeit to 4 of the 5 are to ranked teams. The lone win to Briar Cliff. They have losses to Northwestern, Morningside, Dakota Wesleyan. Last time out a week ago on October 7, a home loss, a 3-0 loss to 14th ranked Jamestown. So these two teams will square off here in conference play. Let's take a look at the conference standings heading into this afternoon. Concordia ranked number 1 in the NAI. They are the only unbeaten team in the GPAC at 10-0. Jamestown a game back at 9-1. Northwestern is 9-2. College of St. Mary 8-3. Dakota Wesleyan and Midland tied for 5th at 5-5. Morningside at 4-7. And then a 4-way tie for the 8th and final spot. 8 teams make the conference tournament. Hastings, Mount Marty, Doane, and Dordt all tied at 3-8. Briar Cliff is at 2-9. And you look at those 4 teams, Hastings, Mount Marty, Doane, and Dordt. Dordt lost to Hastings and Doane, only matchup of the regular season for those. And then they defeated Mount Marty. So Dordt right now is 1-2 against those teams that are tied for 3 at 3-8 and for the final spot in the GPAC postseason tournament. Let's take a look at the conference schedule. And it is a busy day for GPAC volleyball. Northwestern, ranked 3rd in the NAI, playing host to Concordia, number 1, top 5 matchup there in Orange City. Hastings is at Morningside, Waldorf is at Bellevue, Doane is at Briar Cliff, and Mount Marty is at Dakota Wesleyan. One more, College of St. Mary is at Jamestown. You look at the GPAC scoreboard right now, a host of football games going on. And let's start with Dordt first. Dordt right now leading Jamestown 22-13, start of the 4th quarter up in Jamestown, North Dakota. Midland leads Mount Marty 21-7. Morningside over Dakota Wesleyan 27-3. Northwestern shutting out Briar Cliff 24-0. All of those are going into the 4th quarter. Concordia leads Hastings 24-16. Defender hockey team is in action as well today, as they are playing Northern Illinois for the 2nd time. They won big last night, 13-2 win over Northern Illinois, and are in action right now as we speak. You look at the NEI coaches poll, this week's poll. Concordia from the GPAC ranked number 1. Northwestern tied for 3rd. College of St. Mary is 9, Jamestown 12. Midland, today's opponent, is 17th. And Dakota Wesleyan is receiving votes in the latest NAI coaches poll. It'll be Midland taking on Dordt. And we'll preview this matchup after a short break, a 1-minute break. We'll come back with more from the DeWitt in a moment.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Swart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. And brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and the results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online at 712realty.com. Leading you home.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gymnasium, getting ready to start our 3 o'clock match. Dordt University taking on number 17 Midland. Today's pregame and postgame shows brought to you by Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. Let's talk about Midland, ranked 17th in NAI. They are in 6th place in the conference standings at 5-5, 9-9 overall. Under head coach Paul Gieselman in his 14th season with the Warriors, they have lost 4 of their last 5, including a 3-0 loss to Jamestown last time out. Coach Gieselman, the winningest coach in Midland history, is also the longest tenured coach. He has previous coaching stops at Creighton and also at College of St. Mary. He is 315-116 in his career and has led the Warriors to 3 GPAC titles, and they've been to the national tournament 9 times, 7 times advanced out of pool play, a 3-time semifinalist, and they reached the championship match in 2020. Not a bad resume for Coach Gieselman. Midland, including last year, they made it to the semifinals before losing to their conference rival Jamestown in straight sets. Jamestown went on to win the national title. Midland 14-2. They finished second to Jamestown in the regular season, 28-6 overall. However, you kind of start with who's not there anymore. They've lost a pair of 5-year starters and 5-year All-Americans. Talia Flores and Hope Lineback no longer at Midland. They graduated, so it's a new regime here for Midland, so to speak. But the cupboard is not bare as they return plenty of people. They return 5 of their top 8 and 9 rotation players from a year ago, led by Abby Ringler, a 2-time all-conference selection. She's a middle hitter, leads the team in kills, 2.7 kills, hitting .216, has 79 blocks. Also back is Addie Mosier, an all-conference player last year, and Cortland Schaefer, an all-conference player on the outside. They also inherited a Bellevue All-American. Jackie Apel comes over from the Bruins after earning All-American honors for the Bruins. 2 new setters for the Warriors. Also in the back row, they returned Delaney Valinch, a second-team All-Conference and a 2-year letter winner for the Warriors. Dordt University, they've won 3 of their last 5 wins over Mount Marty College of St. Mary. Last time out, a 5-set win here at the DeWitt on Wednesday night over Briar Cliff. Head coach Jackie Smith in her second season led the defenders to a 13-12 record in her first season last year. An 8th place finish, lost to Jamestown in the conference quarterfinals, just missed out on the national tournament. We'll continue with the Dordt preview in a moment. We'll have the national anthem coming up next.
This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by NewTek. They're your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, ag, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Rental. Looking for top-notch rental equipment? Look no further than Rental in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928.
Number Welcome back to the DeWitt Gymnasium, home of the Dordt University Defenders, site of this Great Plains Athletic Conference volleyball match. Number 17, Midland, taking on the Dordt University Defenders in conference play. Let's continue with the Dordt preview, if you will. Just talked about head coach Jackie Smith in her second season. The Defenders, top hitter Taryn Sparts, averaging 2.3 kills per set. Ellie Wegg, 1.5 kills per set. She ranks 7th in the conference, averaging 1.1 blocks per set. Introducing the starting lineups. First of all, for Midland, under head coach Paul Gieselman, they will run a 6-2. The two setters, they're newcomers, freshman Brenna Mackling, a 5'8 freshman from Gretna, and also Brielle Power, a sophomore from Lincoln, Nebraska. The two middles, and they're a veteran group, Lauren Samuelson, a 6-foot senior from Oxford, Nebraska, and Abby Ringler, statistically the top hitter for Midland, averaging over 2.5 kills per set. She's a 6-foot junior from Seward, Nebraska. Left side's Cortland Schaefer, a 6-foot junior from Stromsburg, Nebraska, and Jessie Moss, a 5'10 junior from Syracuse, Nebraska. Right side, Jackie Apel. She's a transfer from Bellevue, a 5'10 junior from Bellevue, Nebraska. And Lauren Williams, a big left-hander, 5'10 sophomore from Council Bluffs. The libero is Delaney Valinch, a 5'9 junior from Papillion, Nebraska. For Northwestern, under head coach Jackie Smith, assisted by Tracy Heemster, Marcus DeWeerd, and Phoebe Olden, they'll run a 5-1 tonight. The defenders short-handed, got some injuries they're dealing with. Kelly MacArthur, a 6'1 junior from Minneapolis, will be the setter tonight. In the middle, they'll have Brooklyn Lusink, a 5'11 sophomore from Warren City, and Ellie Wegg, having an outstanding freshman campaign, 5'11 freshman from Worthington. Left side, Macy Kamler, a 5'8 senior from Shickley, Nebraska, and Taryn Sparts, a 5'11 freshman from Wilmot, Minnesota. Right side, Isabella Cumana, 6'4 sophomore from Caracas, Venezuela. The libero is McKenna Koima, a 5'5 senior from Rock Valley. You'll also hear Sophie Johnson's name, a 5'8 junior from Hendricks, Minnesota. Lydia Van Clay, a 5'5 sophomore from Sioux Center. And Madison Viss, a 5'6 junior from Rock Valley, Iowa. Thank you for joining us live on the Dordt Media Network. Dordt football score. They lead Jamestown 25-13 with 13 minutes left to go. It is Jamestown football at the Dordt 25-yard line. That is what we can tell you. It was a 4th and goal, and the field goal was good, it looks like. It's still 25-13. Hasn't updated in a bit, but we'll keep you posted on that football score. Dordt has won 3 of their last 5. Midland 1-4 in their last 5 matches. Serving will be Madison Viss, a 5'6 junior from Rock Valley, Iowa. Viss on the season with 11 ace serves. She is a junior from Rock Valley. And here we go. Schedule is extremely tough down the stretch for the defenders. Be nice to get a win here this afternoon. It's going to be tough. Very good Midland team. Ranked 17th, one of 6 conference teams recognized in the latest national poll, including 3 teams in the top 10. Concordia, Northwestern, College of St. Mary. Dordt does have a win over the 9th-ranked Flames. Midland on the right side attack. That was Williams. And the defenders dig it out of bounds. Give the kill to Lauren Williams, and we are underway. Midland with a 1-0 lead. Midland will back to serve. It'll be one of their setters, Brenna Mackling, a freshman from Gretna, Nebraska, takes over for 5-year starter Hope Linebeck. Boy, was she a good one for the Warriors. 5-year starter. MacArthur sets up the middle, and Lusink blocked at the net, point for Midland, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Warriors. 2-0 is our score. Another serve coming from Mackling. Midland will run that 6-2 with Mackling and Brielle Power. They've done a little bit with Haley Martinez, a junior setter as well. Serve taken out down the line. Defenders struggling in serve receive, and it's an ace. Ace serve for Brenna Mackling. 3-0 already for the Warriors. Out to a quick start here at the DeWitt. Thank you for joining us here on the Dordt Media Network. The great Tyler Vandermolen is the director today on the Dordt Media Network crew. And the serve, that one's going to go long, and the defenders are on the board, 3-1. So Dordt will have serve, trailing 3-1 in the early going. Ellie Doctor, Briley Schweer, Riley Donhofer, and Peyton Donhofer not in uniform for the shorthanded defenders. This is Lydia Van Clay, sophomore from Sioux Center. 4 aces on the season. Midland in the attack. They will go on the slide, and it's blocked down. Nice read by Macy Kamler. They went to the slide to Ringler, and that's Ringler's little set play. They like to go to that slide, but Macy Kamler with the block, and it's 3-2. Midland with the lead. Midland in serve receive. They'll set it outside, dinked over the net. Kumana sends it back over. Midland has control. Out of the middle and putting it away. Abby Ringler with the kill. Ringler with the kill. 4-2 in favor of Midland. Midland with the lead, 4-2. Serving will be Kaylin Scott, 5'4" sophomore from Broken Bow, Nebraska. So Scott to serve with a 4-2 lead. Kamler in serve receive. MacArthur to the middle to Weg, and she puts it away for the kill. Ellie Weg with the kill. She was in double figures in the 5-set win over Briar Cliff Wednesday night. Sophie Johnson in to serve, a junior from Hendricks, Minnesota. Johnson, one of the 2 setters when Dordt is full strength. She'll play back row in the 5-1 offense today. On the attack, hit set out to Apel. She is blocked at the net, and the defenders get the point. We're tied at 4. Tied at 4. Johnson to serve again. Chance to take the lead here early in set number 1. Serve taken by Valinch. Set goes to the middle and putting it away. They went to Abby Ringler, the 6-foot junior. Ringler with her second kill, and Midland stays in front 5-4. Delaney Valinch, the 5'9" junior from Papillion, Nebraska, returning starter. Second team all-conference last year. 15 aces for Valinch. She will serve. Serve taken by Johnson in the back row. MacArthur fires it outside, hit over by Kamler, and it's down for the kill. Macy Kamler with the kill. We're tied at 5. Tied at 5, set number 1. Kamler now will go back to serve. Kamler back to serve. Kamler, a senior from Shickley, Nebraska. Middle attack, hit over by Ringler. The defenders chase it down, but unable to hit it over on the 3 hits required. Give Ringler another successful attack. 6-5, Midland with the lead. In to serve will be Brielle Power, a 5'7" sophomore from Lincoln, Nebraska. She is the second setter in this 6-2 offense that Midland and head coach Paul Gieselman like to run. Serve taken in the back row by Johnson. Here's a slide to Weg, and it's outside the antenna. On the attack air, it's a point for Midland. 7-5, the defenders trail here in set number 1. Another serve coming for Power. Brielle Power back to serve. Leading by 2, set number 1. Serve taken by Kamler in the back row. Johnson will take second ball. Sends it outside to Sparks. Dug up by Midland, close to the net. Hit over by Midland, and that should be double contact, and it was. Lauren Samuelson will be called for the violation, and a side-out point for the defenders. 7-6 in favor of Midland. Back to serve, McKenna Koima, 5'5" senior from Rock Valley, Iowa. 5 aces on the season, a team high 5.3 digs per set for Koima. Set goes to the middle. Samuelson blocked at the net by Lusink and MacArthur, and the defenders tied at 7. Good read by Brooklyn Lusink, the sophomore from Orange City, and her setter, Kelly MacArthur. Tied at 7, set number 1. Short serve, well done. Taken by Midland. They'll bump set it left side. Hit over by Moss. Defenders get control. Here's Sparks. Roll shot covered by Midland. Valinch will take second ball. Right side, it's Williams, the big lefty. She's blocked. Lusink and Sparks combine for the block. Point, Dordt. Dordt has its first lead at 8-7. 8-7, defenders with the lead. Serving will be McKenna Koima. Try to keep the run going. Set goes to the right side. Williams with another swing. Dug up Johnson. Kamler's got to take second ball. Sparks on the attack. Dug up by Valinch. Set goes outside. Powers cross court. Dug up. Koima goes over the net. Dort's going to get control. MacArthur has options. Outside Sparks. Got it! Taryn Sparks with the kill. Dordt with its largest lead, 9-7 against 17th ranked Midland. 9-7 is the score. Dordt with 3 straight points. Here comes the serve by McKenna Koima. Koima Served it short last time, does the same here. Set close to the net, outside Williams. That one is blocked out of bounds. Point, Midland. Good run by the defenders with Koima in the service area. 9-8, defenders with the lead. Serving will be Jesse Moss, 5'10" junior from Syracuse, Nebraska. Moss, that serve goes long. Point for Dordt. 10-8, defenders with the lead. Kumana will come back in and play the front row. Kelly MacArthur, the 6'1" junior setter from Minneapolis, will serve. She'll be in the back row. Defenders will get the extra attacker up front. Serve taken by Midland. Midland sets up. That is Williams. She puts it down. Lauren Williams tools it off the block. 10-9 is the score in favor of the defenders. Serving, Addison Mosier will serve. Mosier, 5'7" sophomore from Sergeant Bluff, Iowa. Kamler in serve receive, fires it out. There's Sparts who cuts it around the block for a kill. Taryn Sparts with the kill. 11-9, defenders with a 2-point lead. Sparts averaging 2.3 kills per set. She's been in double figures 5 times this season. Madison Viss serving. She started the match. We've been through one full rotation. Set goes to Williams on the right side. Blocked but out of bounds. Did Dordt touch it? Yes. Pretty close to the antenna. But a side-out point. Give Williams credit for the kill. Lauren Williams already with 4 kills. Ringler has 2. Samuelson with 1. And serving will be Brenna Mackling. Mackling got the Warriors started serving. Mackling, freshman setter from Gretna. She'll serve down the line, and it's an ace. Ace serve for Midland, their second of this set, and we're tied at 11. Tied at 11, set number 1. Thank you for joining us. Live on the Dordt Media Network. Defender football, 25-13 lead over Jamestown. 7.5 minutes left to go up in Jamestown. Just a stone's throw away from Canada. MacArthur setting up. Brooklyn loosing, blocked back by Midland. There's Kumana. Warriors dig it up. Right side, over the block, Apel. Defenders, here's Kamler on the left side. Dug up nicely by Valent. Set goes to the middle. That's Ringler. Defenders dig it up. Kamler, left side. Cuts it around the block. It's going to go in the stands. Point, defenders. Macy Kamler with the successful attack. Dordt back in front by 1, 12-11. Lydia Van Clay into serve. Neither team has used a timeout. You're allotted 2 timeouts per set. Best of 5. Dordt played a 5-setter Wednesday night. That serve goes long by Van Clay. And we're tied at 12. Statistically, Midland 8th in the conference, hitting 17%. Dordt right behind at 15%. They are 9th. Blocking-wise, Midland 3rd in the nation in blocks, 2.8 blocks per set. Dordt is 8th in the conference at 1.7 blocks per set. Midland with serve. Koima out to Kamler. Kamler around the block. Midland digs it up. They'll go to the middle, and down it goes. Nice play by the Warriors. That's Abby Ringler who puts it away. 13-12, Midland back in front. It's our 3rd lead change of this first set. And Scott serving. That one's going to go long. And we're tied again at 13. Tied at 13. This is the 4th tie of the first set. And in the serve will be Sophie Johnson. Johnson to serve for the defender lead. Midway through set number 1. Serves it down the line. Tough ball. Hitting it over is Apel. And what's the call? Violation on Dordt. Player in the net, most likely. And on that error, Midland with the side out and point. They lead by 1, 14-13. Valinch back to serve for the Warriors. Valinch serving. Taken by Koima in the center back. MacArthur. Hit over by Weg. Dug up Midland. They'll go left side attack. Did it hit? Yeah, it did. It found a spot. Jesse Moss with a strong pin attack on the left side. 15-13 Midland now. They've scored the last 3 points. 15-13 Midland. starting to make a little bit of a push here. Volinch back to serve for the Warriors. Dordt needs a side out. And there's an ace through the hands of McKenna Koima. Ace serve, the third ace for Midland in set number one, 16-13. Dordt fell behind 3-0, but they rallied back. Led by as many as 2 at 7-5. They find themselves down now by 3. Volinch right back to Koima. She handles it. MacArthur, quick attack, Weg, blocked at the net. Another point for Midland. Warriors with a 17-13 lead, and we are going to have a timeout called by head coach Jackie Smith for the defenders. This timeout is brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. We'll be back after a short break ourselves. You're listening and watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network.
This Dordt Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction. Rob Suin, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
And brought to you by Huber's Plumbing and Heating. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Orange City will exceed your expectations.
A 17-13 lead over the defenders. Head coach Jackie Smith using her first timeout as Midland has gone on a 6-1 run right now. Dordt was up 12-11. They trail 17-13. In the service area is Delaney Volinch. She has a couple of aces during this run. Koima handles the serve. Tough ball. MacArthur unable to do anything with it. Lauren Samuelson puts it away. And another point for Midland, now up 18-13. Time winding down up in North Dakota. Dordt with a 25-13 lead over Jamestown. Jamestown does have the football. 2:37 left to go up in Jamestown. Dordt trying to get back on the winning track after a close loss to Midland last week here in Sioux Center. Macy Kamler puts it away for the defenders. Dordt needed that in the worst way. That ends a string of 5 straight points scored by Midland, 18-14. Dordt still has time, but they got to start scoring points on serve. Here comes Kamler's serve for the defenders. Good serve, handled well by Midland. Right side, that is Jackie Apel, the All-American transfer from Bellevue, who puts it away. Cross court, down it goes, 19-14 in favor of Midland. Brielle Power back to serve. Power back to serve with a 5-point lead, taken by Johnson. MacArthur outside, Sparks cross court, just out of bounds. Was it touched? No. Point Midland. Good effort by Taryn Sparks. Good judgment by the Warriors back row, and we're going to have another timeout. Timeout called by the defenders as head coach Jackie Smith calling her second and final timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Defender football up 25-13 with 2:37 left to go. Defender hockey team playing Northern Illinois. They are live now. Should be wrapping up over at the Vernon Ice Arena. This is one of several volleyball matches within the Great Plains Athletic Conference today. Top-ranked Concordia at number 3 Northwestern. That's probably one of the marquee matchups in the conference. Hastings at Morningside. Bellevue with a 1-0 lead over Waldorf. Doane is at Briar Cliff. Mount Marty at Dakota Wesleyan. College of St. Mary at Jamestown. That's going to be another good one. Those are all 5 p.m. matches. Concordia Northwestern a 3 p.m. start. That should be up and running. Here at the DeWitt, 20-14. 17th ranked Midland with the lead over Dordt. Set number 1. Dordt out of timeouts. Back and forth early. Dordt's last lead was at 12-11. It is 20-14. Midland on a 9-2 run. And the serve coming from Midland. Defenders have it. MacArthur will go back row to Kamler. Nice job by Macy Kamler. When you can go to the back row and get a kill like that, that's something. 21-14, Kamler leading the way for the defenders. Great back row attack. That's her 4th kill. She's hitting close to 700. Middle attack. Samuelson blocked by Lusink, and yes, point defenders. Brooklyn Lusink with the solo block. Back-to-back points. 20-16 is the score. Dordt within 4. Koima to serve. Taken in the back row by Scott. There is Williams. Defenders unable to track it down. Lauren Williams, the lefty on the right side, puts it away. 21-16 in favor of Midland. Midland trying to close it out. This will be Moss serving. Moss serving with a 5-point lead. Defenders need a side out right away here. Koima. Nice pass to MacArthur. Quick to Lusink. Midland will dig it up and over. Dordt has a free play. Koima. MacArthur. MacArthur, second ball. Good read by Midland to cover. Valinch steps in. Here is Williams. Dug up by Kamler. MacArthur outside Sparks. Roll shot covered by Midland. That was Schaefer. And Williams on the right side. Good dig by Johnson. Back row Kamler. Got it. Macy Kamler took something off it. Gets her 5th kill. 21-17, longest rally of this first set. That was a good point. MacArthur back to serve. Defenders right there. You string 2 or 3 points together here. It's going to be interesting. Schaefer with the serve receive. Samuelson out of the middle. Hits it out of bounds. Was it touched? No. Point Dordt. 21-18 is the score. You got Samuelson, you got Schaefer, and you have Williams front row for Midland right now. Schaefer in serve receive. They'll go to the lefty. Williams on the right side. Read well by Kamler. MacArthur, right side. Kumana. Got it! Isabella Kumana puts it away. 21-19. What does Coach Gieselman do? He's going to call a timeout. That's what he do. Paul Gieselman wants a timeout. Midland's first. Dordt with 3 straight points, making it a 2-point game. 21-19 is the score. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Let's take a look at the numbers during this timeout. Midland hitting 18%. Dordt right at 16%. Dordt 9 kills, 25 attempts, and just 5 errors. Midland 12 kills, 28 attempts, 7 errors. Your individual leaders, Williams leads Midland with 5, Ringler with 3. Dordt led by Macy Kamler with 5 and Sparks with 2. 9 assists for MacArthur, 8 assists for Mackling. 21-19, defenders trail. Midland using a timeout after a 3-0 run by the defenders. Defenders have trailed by as many as 6. The deficit right now is 2, 21-19. Still got time. Boy, you get a point here and things really get interesting. Up in Jamestown, Dordt has the football, leading 25-13, under 2 minutes to go. Time winding down up in Jamestown. Defenders looking to get the win on the road and make the long trip home. MacArthur serving. MacArthur down the line, taken by Schaefer. Set up to the middle. Samuelson dug up. Koima. Left side attack by Sparks. Midland handles it. Samuelson and a double contact called against the Midland setter just like that. Dordt is within 1. 21-20. 21-20 is our score. MacArthur will try to bring the defenders all the way back. See if she can tie it. Mixes up the serve. Valinch takes first contact. Outside Schaefer. Big swing. Got it. Cortland Schaefer with the kill. 22-20. Big smash there. MacArthur put up her hands in self-defense, hopefully to get lucky. Maybe it's deflected and goes over. You've seen that in volleyball plenty. But Schaefer with the kill, her first. Here comes the serve by Midland. Kamler serve receive. MacArthur keeps it alive. Kamler's got to bump it across. Midland will get a free ball. Set goes right side Williams. Blocked by Dordt, but out of bounds. Point Midland. That was a big point. Goes the other way. Dordt down 1 with the serve, but now instead they're down 3. And Midland will have serve. This is Moss serving. Taken by Kamler in the back row. Dordt out of system. Hit over by Sparts. Williams sends it across. Dordt, free ball to work with. They're going to go to Lusink. Blocked back by Midland. Dordt will send it over with Kamler. Dug up by the Warriors. Out of system, Schaefer, left side. Blocked down by Kumana. Kumana and Lusink puts it away at the net. Dordt needed that point. They still trail 23-21. Serving will be Madison Viss, down by 2. Down 2. Madison Viss serving with 23-21. Schaefer, serve receive. There's the middle and a set play. Played well by Lauren Williams. Instead of on the right side, they ran a set play for the right side hitter, Lauren Williams, she comes flying out of the middle, puts it away. Set point coming up from Midland, 24-21. Mackling, one of the two setters, back to serve for the Warriors. 24-21, set point number 1 for Midland. Taken by Kamler. Kumana, she is blocked on the right side. Set goes to Midland by the score 25-21 in set number 1. We're going to take a break and come back with more Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network from the DeWitt.
Thanks to these Dordt Media Network sponsors, Ski Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether building or replacing, we have the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski Bout and see the difference. Ski Bout Window and Door.
Thanks to M&H True Value. Behind every project is a true value. Start right, start here. M&H True Value.
Hello fans of Defender Sports, hope you're enjoying the game whether you're a friend or family member of a player or coach or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. But going into each and every game, there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has, and that's a game plan. If these players and coaches are willing to put this much time into planning for a game, how much more important is putting together a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, but if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, we've been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things more important than finances, while being good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to their care. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media. Check out our podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or your favorite podcast app, or schedule a complimentary meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money.
You are watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network, live at the DeWitt Gymnasium. First set in the books. Midland ranked 17th in the NAI, a 25-21 win over Dordt University. Back and forth first set. Midland early had the advantage. Dordt middle stretch, led by as many as 2. Led 11-9. Their last lead was 12-11. Then Midland scored 6 of the next 7 points to go up 17-13 and played side-out volleyball from there to win it 25-21. Taking a look at the first set numbers. Dordt hit 10%, Midland at 21%. Individual leaders, Macy Kamler with 5 kills, 7 for Lauren Williams to lead Midland. Blocking numbers, Midland with 3. Dordt had their hand in on 10 blocks. Statistically coming in, Midland had the big advantage blocking-wise, third best blocking team in the nation, but Dordt the edge there. Ace serves was a factor, 4 aces for Midland. Dordt without an ace in that first set. Set number 2, best of 5. Midland will serve first here as the teams trade sides of the floor. Thank you for joining us live on the Dordt Media Network. Dordt football earned their 5th win of the season, a 25-13 win on the road up in Jamestown. Here's the serve by Midland and an ace. Ace serve for Midland. That's Brenna Mackling. Mackling with the ace. That is the 5th ace of the match for Midland. And it's 1-0 in favor of the Warriors. Dordt football 5-1 on the season. Taken by Koima. And Dordt, little miscommunication, sends a free ball across. Here's the slide. Putting it down is Abby Ringler, and it's 2-0 Warriors. Warriors scored the first 3 points of the first set. They've scored 2 in a row here. 2-0 in favor of Midland. Dordt needing a side out. Dordt dropped game 1, 25-21. Here's the serve from Mackling. Taken nicely by Viss. Right side, Lusink. Big swing, got it. And Brooklyn Lusink now comes down gingerly, and she can't put any weight on her leg here. So Lusink will get credit for the kill, but now is down, holding her knee or ankle. I don't want to speculate. Dordt already shorthanded this afternoon, missing 3 starters. And Brooklyn Lusink filling in for one of those starters. So we're going to take a break here from the DeWitt. We'll come back after a short break. You're watching Defender Volleyball, Dordt Media Network. You are watching Defender Volleyball at the DeWitt Gymnasium. Dordt finds themselves down to Midland 1-0, a 25-21 loss in set number 1. We are in set number 2, 2-1 Midland. Brooklyn Lusink with a kill, but then landed awkwardly and had to be helped off the floor. That brings Aiden Denherder, a 6-foot sophomore. So Dort's going to have to regroup. Maybe they'll have to shuffle their lineup, as I mentioned. Head coach Jackie Smith's squad shorthanded already. 4 players out today, and now Brooklyn Lusink goes to the bench. 2-1 is our score. We will move forward here. Lydia Van Clay to serve, trailing 2-1 in set number 2. And here we go. Van Clay serving. Floats one to the back. Midland has it. Out of the middle. Attack. That was Apel, and she puts it away. Jackie Apel with the kill. And it's 3-1 in favor of Midland. Into serve will be Kaylin Scott, 5'4" sophomore, defensive specialist. Will play all 3 spots in the back row for Midland. 3-1 is the score. Dordt down 1-0. Scott serving. Taken by Viss in the back row. MacArthur will set up. Weg out of the middle, and Ellie Weg puts it away. Ellie Weg, the 5'11" freshman, got the great pass from Viss. MacArthur, and the quick by Weg cuts it around the block. Sophie Johnson back to serve. 3-2, Midland with the lead. Johnson will try to tie it early here in set 2. Apel on the right side puts it down. Jackie Apel with the kill. 4-2, favor of Midland. Apel, an All-American at Bellevue last year. That is her 4th kill of this match, hitting 500. Back to serve is Delaney Valinch. Valinch back to serve. She went on the big service run in the first set. Here's Weg on the slide. Played well in the back row by Scott. Outside, putting it left side. Moss, dug up by the defenders. Kamler, blocked back. Dordt gets it back. Weg, slide, got it. Ellie Weg with back-to-back kills. 4-3. Dordt within one. Kamler will go back to serve. Taryn Sparts rotates in to play the front row. You got MacArthur, Weg, and Sparts. Two freshmen, and then the setter Kelly MacArthur, who's a newcomer. Kamler, Midland, out of system, set off the net, goes to Apel, kept alive by Dordt. Here's Sparts on the left side. Tipped by Midland, they get control. Valinch bump set right side, hit over by Moss. Dort's going to return it. Here comes Midland. They'll go quick to Samuelson. Blocked at the net by Weg. Ellie Weg, 2 kills and now a solo block. And Dordt ties it at 4, early stages of set 2. Here comes the serve by Kamler. Macy Kamler serving. Midland there. Outside it goes to Moss. Roll shot covered nicely by Johnson. Outside, Sparts, roll shot, got it. Taryn Sparts with the kill, and Dordt with a 5-4 lead. Kamler back to serve. Kamler back to serve with a 5-4 lead. Trailing early, and Kamler, aggressive serve goes into the net. We're tied at 5. Tied at 5, set number 2. Midland will have control of serve. Coming in will be Brielle Power. 5'7" sophomore setter from Lincoln, Nebraska, prepped at Lincoln Christian. Midland last 5 years have ran a 5-1 with Lineback, Hope Lineback, 5-time All-American. And here's a slide to Weg. This time Midland is there to block it. Moss along with Samuelson. Midland back in front, 6-5. 6-5 is the score. Another serve by Power. Overpass by the defenders. Here comes Midland. It's Williams. Read well by Sparts. Blocked back. Moss, left side. Blocked back by the defenders. Midland scrambling. Williams tips it over to the corner. Great cover by Kamler. And Dordt's going to extend the play. Here comes Midland. They'll go to Williams on the right side. Blocked, down, rolled on the tape, falls on the Midland side. Give Dordt credit for the block. Point defenders were tied at 6. Sometimes those breaks go your way. Serving will be McKenna Koima. Koima back to serve. Short serve, nicely played by Valinch. Quick attack Samuelson. Read it well with Sophie Johnson. Outside Sparts, swings hard. Midland blocks it back, down it goes. Midland with the point, inside out. They lead 7-6. 7-6 is the score in favor of Midland. Josie Moss rotates to the back row. She'll serve. That means Cortland Schaefer is playing the front row. And will swing on the left side pin. Moss serving. Floats one deep. Played by Johnson. On the slide. That was Den Herder. Blocked back. Here's Sparts. Tips it across. Midland controls it. Schaefer. Dug up by Kamler. MacArthur has options. Sparts gets it on the left side. Dug up by Schaefer. Williams, right side attack. Good cover by Koima. MacArthur, back row. Kamler into the net. Point Midland. Nice long rally, won by Midland. They lead 8-6, set number 2. Set number 2, Midland with the lead. And serving will be Moss. Floats one to the back, played by Johnson. Bump set Sparts, left side. Tools it off the block for the kill. Taryn Sparts with the kill. Dordt within 1 at 8-7 for Sparts. That is her 4th kill. MacArthur back to serve. Dordt will get the extra attacker. You got Den Herder, Kumana, and Sparts. Pushed across by Samuelson. Dordt digs it out of the net. Sparts set off the net. Attacks. Got it. Nice play by Taryn Sparts. We're tied at 8. Tied at 8. Set 2. Dordt trailing 1-0, a 25-21 loss in set number 1. Here's the serve by MacArthur, played by Schaefer. Set goes to Williams on the right side, tools it off the block, down it goes. Williams with another kill. Williams, her 8th kill, 18 swings. That's a .333 percentage, if you're wondering. And Midland back in front, 9-8. Mosier back to serve. Addison Mosier. Serve taken by Kamler in the back row. Kamler will get it back. Back row attack. Finds an opening and puts it away. Macy Kamler. Tied at 9, set number 2. Kamler leads the defenders now with 6 kills. Sparts with 5. Madison Viss back to serve. Viss to break the tie at 9, set number 2. Viss down the line, played by Schaefer. Left side, Williams. Down it goes. Lauren Williams left little doubt about that. Strong attack on the right side for the lefty. 10-9 in favor of Midland. Back to serve will be Brenna Mackling. Mackling to serve. She'll set the next 3 spots for the Warriors. Serve goes out of bounds. Oh, just caught tape. Good call by the line judge. I was more wishing that was going to go out of bounds. Defenders let that go, and it's an ace for Midland. 11-9, Warriors with a 2-point lead. Neither team has used a timeout at this point. Serve taken by Koima, unable to handle it. Back-to-back aces for the Warriors. 12-9 in favor of Midland. Midland, big advantage right now in terms of aces. They have 7 for the match. Here's a serve coming from Mackling. 12-9. Dordt needs a side out. There's a missed serve. We'll take the freebies when they come. 12-10 in favor of the Warriors. Lydia Van Clay in to serve. Your front row consists of Kumana, Weg, and Kamler right now for the defenders, with MacArthur in the back row. Van Clay serving. Dordt needs a couple of points here. That one is going to go out of bounds. Point Midland. Midland with the side out, 13-10 Warriors. In to serve will be Scott for the Warriors. Congratulations to the Defender football team. They get their 5th win of the season, a 25-13 win up at Jamestown. Defenders in the top 25, and a double contact called against Kumana for the Defenders. And Midland extends their lead to 14-10 here in set 2. Scott back to serve. Scott sends one to the opposite side. Viss, good pass. Kamler flies in, puts it away. Macy Kamler with the kill. 14-11. Defenders within contact still. Sophie Johnson comes in to serve. Dordt needing a couple of points here on serve. Down by 3. You don't want to get any further down. A near ace. Played well by Midland. Outside, that's Moss. Blocked but out of bounds. Just on the wrong side of it. Close play there by Weg and MacArthur. Give Moss credit for the kill. 15-11. Midland by 4. Valinch back to serve. 15-11, Midland with the lead. Valinch serving. Played by Koima in the back row. MacArthur bump set outside Kamler. Set off the net. Goes line out of bounds. Just missed it wide. 16-11 in favor of Midland. Midland slowly but surely extending that lead. Now a 5-point lead in set number 2. Valinch serving. Played by Johnson. MacArthur. Here's Weg on the slide. Tips it over the block. Read well by Valinch. Right side Williams. And down it goes. Kill for Midland. Beg your pardon. That was Jackie Apel, the right-hander on the right side. Puts it away, and we have a timeout called by Dordt. 17-11. Midland with the lead here in set 2. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Be back in a minute. You're watching Defender Volleyball, Dordt Media Network.
Hi, my name is Lynn Marie Tremolian.
My name is Tyler Vanderwoon.
Hi, my name is Noah Zylstra. I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
I'm from Pella, Iowa.
And I'm from Springfield, Kentucky.
One of my favorite things about the Dordt Media Network is being able to go to various Dordt sporting events throughout the year.
My favorite part of the Dordt Media Network is being able to produce a quality live stream for people to watch at home.
Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
And you're watching Dordt Media Network.
Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Beaver Eye Care. serving Sioux Center and the surrounding communities for over 30 years. Come see Dr. Paul Beaver, Dr. Dan Clausing, or Dr. Reese Beaver for all your comprehensive eye care needs. This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
You are watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network. We're in set number 2. Midland ranked 17th in the NEI, a 1-0 lead over the Defenders. Dordt trailing Midland 17-11 in set 2. Coach Jackie Smith using a timeout, her first of the second set. Good use of the timeout as Midland misses a serve, so it's 17-12. Midland just slowly pulling away in set number 2, a set that they have led almost the entire way. Macy Kamler with a good serve. Midland out of system. They'll send it on the right side. Apel with the kill. Defender player was in the net. Give Jackie Apel credit for the kill. 18-12, Midland with the lead. Apel now up to 6 kills and 9 swings, hitting close to 600 for the match. Brielle Power back to serve. 18-12 Warriors. Set number 2, leading the match 1-0. Serve taken by Koima. MacArthur set close to the net. Tipped by Weg. Midland plays it. Here's Williams with the left-hand shot. Dug up by MacArthur. Dordt out of system, set off the net. Hit over by Sparks. Midland digs it up. That's Moss on the left side. Dordt scrambling. Here's Sparks with another chance. Dug up in the back row by Scott. Moss left side, off of the block by Dordt. And a point for Midland. 19-12. Midland with the lead. Moss now with 5 kills. And serving will be Brielle Power. Power serving, dug up by Kamler. MacArthur sends it over on the second ball. Power goes right side. Williams with the strong attack on the right. Chased down by the defenders. They will extend the point, if you will. Here comes Midland. They'll fire it to Samuelson and puts it away. Lauren Samuelson, the 6-foot senior middle hitter. 20-12, Midland in front here in set number 2. 20-12. And the serve from Power. MacArthur tips it across. Here is Williams. Diving save and a beauty by Koima. Outside Sparks. Midland gets a hand on it. Dug up by Valinch. Moss left side. Koima digs it up. Back row attack coming to Kamler. And blocked by Samuelson. Samuelson read that well. 21-12. Midland with the lead. Timeout called by the Defenders, their second and final timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. 21-12 is the score. Midland with the lead here in set number 2 in the best of 5 matchup. Talked about the Defender football team earning their 5th win of the season, a win on the road in the conference against Jamestown, and they will make the long trip home. Congratulations to the Defender football. Colson Cruz, 13 of 21 for 129 yards passing, threw a touchdown pass. Brendan Piper, 11 carries for 76 yards. Cruz also rushed for 85 yards on 12 carries. Big day for Colson Cruz. Isaac Looker had a touchdown pass, catch. Defensively, Dordt looks like they registered 4 sacks. Cooper Hidalgo, Eric Gusterson, Drew Dom, all with sacks. But congratulations to the Dordt football team as they make the long trip home now and prepare for number 1 Northwestern, who won today at Briar Cliff. 37-8 was that final. That game will be a week from today over in Orange City, a 1 p.m. start time. Timeout is over here. 21-12 in favor of Midland, and the Warriors control serve. Kamler, serve receive, and the defenders will send a free ball across. Here comes Midland in system. Moss, big swing on the left, got it. Moss puts it away. 22-12 as Midland extends the lead. Den Herder will come in. Actually, as Jillian Fisher from East Dubuque, Illinois. There's Weg out of the middle. Kept alive by Midland. Dordt gets it back. And Fisher on the right-hand side puts it down. Fisher on the right side just checks in, gets credit for the kill, 22-13. Mattis, and it's McKenna Koima, rather, serving. And an ace for Koima. Back-to-back points for the defenders, 22-14 here in set number 2. Koima back to serve. Serve taken in the back row by Midland. Right side, that's Williams, and she tools it off the block for the kill. Williams with another successful swing on the right side. She's in double figures with 10 kills. 23-14, Midland 2 points away from a 2-0 lead. Jesse Moss back to serve. That serve's gonna go long. Saw it off the hand. 23-15 is your score. Dordt with control of serve. MacArthur back to serve. Aiden DenHerter checking in for the defenders. She'll play the middle spot. Sparts and Kumana are on the outside. There's Williams, blocked down by DenHerter. Midland will regroup, sent over by Schaefer. Set goes. Kumana, right side, yes, got it. Isabella Kumana with the kill. 23-16 in favor of Midland in set 2. MacArthur back to serve again. MacArthur serving. Schaefer just able to handle it. Hit over by Valinch. MacArthur sends it outside. Sparts, big swing. Midland keeps it alive. Valinch bump set. Williams with the left-hand shot. Kept alive Kamler. Dordt can't dig it up. And a point for Midland, and they will serve for the set, 24-16. 24-16 is the score. Midland 1 point away. 1 point away from the set. This is Mosier serving. Serve taken by Kamler out of the back row. Koima's got a bump set it. Sparts set off the net, puts it away. Nice play by Taryn Sparts. Keeps the set alive. 24-17 is the score. Set point number 2. In to serve will be Madison Viss. Madison Viss back to serve. Set point number 2 for the Warriors. Viss serves it short. Played by Midland. That's Ringler, and a carry called against the defenders. Abby Ringler finishes off set 2 with a kill. 25-17 is the score. Midland takes a 2-0 lead. We'll be back after a timeout. More Defender Volleyball coming up next on the Dordt Media Network. Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
Joyner and Svort Dentistry, providing the latest in dental technology in a warm, comfortable, and relaxing environment. And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
Here we live between big city and small town, but we don't do anything halfway. We play in a community that's safe for families while providing our kids big city opportunities. We work in a place proud of its rural history that's already writing its future in science and technology. This is a place where we love our neighbors and where a small town is more like a big family. Sioux Center, live life in the middle of everything.
You are watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network. Some match highlights being played for you, courtesy of the Dordt Media Network. Saw a kill from Macy Kamler there. Here's a slide. And a nice block by Midland on the slide to Ellie Weg. Midland leads the match 2-0. 25-21 in the first, 25-17 in set number 2. It is a best of 5. We will head into set number 3. Dordt will have service. Taking a look at the numbers after 2 sets. Midland hitting 29%, Dordt 17%. Dordt 20 kills, led by Macy Kamler with 7. Taryn Sparts has 6. 3 for Ellie Weg. Midland led by Lauren Williams with 11, the lefty on the right side. Jackie Apel with 6. 5 each for Ringler and Moss. Ace serves, 6 aces for Midland, 1 for the defenders. Blocking wise, Midland with 6 blocks, Dordt with 13. Madison Viss to start things off for the defenders in set number 3. Here we go. Hit over by Williams. Dordt gets it back on the outside. Big swing, Kamler who puts it away. Macy Kamler on the left side. Kamler leading the way for the defenders. That is her 8th kill. Kamler, that is, matches her season high. Done last time out Wednesday night against Briar Cliff. Dordt serving with a 1-0 lead. There's Den Herder. Tips it across. Midland digs it up. Set goes to the middle. Blocked at the net by Den Herder. And a point for the defenders. Aiden Den Herder, 6-foot sophomore from Sioux Center. And Dordt out to a 2-0 lead. Den Herder filling in for Brooklyn Lusink, who went down with an injury early second set. And the defenders already playing short-handed. The injury bug has definitely hit the defenders. There is a successful attack for Midland, and they are on the board in set number 3. 2-1 is the score. So Aiden Den Herder gets credit for the kill. And serving will be Brenna Mackling, one of the 2 setters for the Warriors. Mackling down the line, played by Kamler. MacArthur goes back to Kamler. Roll shot covered by Schaefer. And the set by Mackling goes to Apel, and Apel puts it away. We're tied at 2. Jackie Apel, typically on the right, but they'll run her to the left, some out of the middle as well. We're tied at 2. Here comes the serve from Mackling. Kamler gets it back on the left side pin, puts it into the net. Point, Midland. Midland in front, 3-2. Midland in front, 3-2, set number 3. Dordt trailing the match, 2-0. And the serve coming from Mackling. Mackling with serve, goes right to Kamler again. She's gone there the last couple of times. And on the outside, set goes outside to Fisher. She's blocked at the net by Midland. And it's 4-2 in favor of the Warriors. That's Jill Fisher from East Dubuque, Illinois. 4-2 is the score. Serve taken by Koima. Here's a slide to Den Herder. Midland digs it up. Out of the middle, off of the block, down it goes. Abby Ringler puts it away. Midland with a 5-0 run. 5-2 is the score. Brenna Mackling back will continue to serve for the Warriors. 5-2 is the score. Midland in front. And the serve by Mackling into the net it goes, and a side out for the defenders. 5-3. Dordt trailing in set 3. Needing a win here in this set to force a fourth set. Lydia Van Clay in the serve for the defenders. Van Clay back to serve. Van Clay floats one across, played nicely by Midland. The set on the slide to Ringler, read well, and a block by the defenders. Kamler and Ellie Wegg coming over from the middle spot. Send it down with the double block. Point Dordt, 5-4. Van Clay serving, taken by Schaefer in the back row. Schaefer gets it back, high hands by the defenders, unable to get a touch, and Schaefer will get credit for the kill. Cortland Schaefer, 6-foot junior, with the kill. 6-4, Midland with a 2-point lead. Scott serving for Midland. Dordt will have a week off. They will next play a week from today, back at the DeWitt against Jamestown, another ranked opponent. There's a short serve, taken nicely by Wegg. MacArthur sends it outside to Fisher. Midland digs it up. Outside attack, that's Apel. Dug up by the defenders. Wegg puts it across, down it goes. Ellie Wegg with the successful attack. 6-5 in favor of the Warriors. We've talked about it in the athletic communications office. The defenders, they're closing a couple of weeks here in the regular season. It's kind of the gauntlet. You got Midland, a ranked team, Jamestown, Northwestern, Dakota Wesleyan, all ranked teams. That's how the defenders will close the season, plus Morningside at the end on the road. Another point for Dordt. We're tied at 6 in set 3. Sophie Johnson serving. Played by Valinch. Set goes right side. Apel through the block. Down it goes. Jackie Apel with the successful attack. 7-6. Midland with a 1-point lead. Valinch back to serve. Valinch back to serve. Dordt in a 4-way tie for the 8th and final spot in the GPAC postseason tournament. We'll talk about that more in a bit. Here's Kamler on the left side, sends it into the net. Point Midland. They're tied with Hastings, Doane, and Mount Marty, and they are 1-2 against those teams. They beat Mount Marty and then lost to Hastings and Doane. One of those 4 will most likely be the number 8 seed. Briarcliff just a game back as well. You can't count them out. Here's Wegg on the slide, blocked by Midland. Down it goes. Lauren Samuelson with the block. 9-6. Midland extends the lead back up to 3. 9-6 is the score. Valinch will try to continue the run for Midland. Serve taken, played by Koima. MacArthur, second ball, dumps it down for the kill. Good play by Kelly MacArthur, the 6'1 junior setter. 7-9 is the score. Midland by 2. Kamler back to serve. Kamler serving. Try to bring the defenders back. Set goes to Apel, dug up by Johnson. Kamler takes second ball. Outside, swing by Taryn Sparts, kept alive by Midland. That was Samuelson. Defenders get it back. Sparts on the left side, got it through for the kill. Taryn Sparts with the successful attack. And Dordt within 1 at 9-8. Kamler will try to tie it at 9. Kamler serving. Played by Valinch in the back row. Set goes outside. That's Moss who puts it away. Jesse Moss with the swing and kill. 10-8 in favor of Midland. Midland by 2 and control of serve. Brielle Power will come in to serve. Power into serve. Serve taken by Johnson in the back row. MacArthur sends it outside. Tooling off the block is Sparts. Sparts on the left side pin, puts it out of bounds. Off of the block and out of bounds. 10-9, Dordt within 1. And serving will be McKenna Koima. Koima back to serve. 10-9 is the score. Koima sends it to the back corner. Underneath it is Power. Sends it outside. Moss. Blocked back by Den Herder. Midland scrambling. They'll get to it. Free ball for Dordt. outside. Sparks, left side, got it. We are tied at 10. We are tied at 10 in set number 3. Nice comeback by the defenders. After falling behind by as many as 3, we are tied at 10. McKenna Coyma to serve for the lead. Serve taken by Valinch in the back row. Power goes to Williams. That's going to be 4 hits. 4 hits is the call. Dordt takes the lead, 11-10 in set number 3. Defenders faced with a must-win here, dropping the first 2 sets, 25-21, 25-17. Short serve, played nicely by Scott. Set goes outside. Moss blocked by the defenders. Den Herder and MacArthur combined for the block, 12-10, and that's going to force a timeout by Midland. Coach Paul Gieselman will use his first timeout. Defenders on a 4-0 run. They lead 12-10. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. More from the DeWitt after a moment.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
This Dordt Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction. Rob Suin, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
You are watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network. Dordt on a 4-0 run. They've taken a 12-10 lead in set 3, forcing a Midland timeout. The Defenders trail the match 2-0 against the 17th ranked Midland Warriors, but Dordt up 12-10, set number 3. Thank you for joining us on the Dordt Media Network. At the SID on the call. Coyma serving, serves it short, played by Scott. Power sets up the middle, blocked at the net. That is Den Herder and MacArthur combining for the block. Back-to-back blocks by that duo, 13-10. Dordt has its largest lead of this set, matching the largest lead of the match. Another short serve. Scott has it. Outside, that's Williams. Down it goes. Another block for the defenders. Sparts and Den Herder. 14-10 in favor of the defenders. Dordt now, 3 solo, 18 assisted blocks. Ace coming up for the defenders. An ace from Coyma. Dordt extends the lead 15-10. 7 straight scored by the defenders. Midland has already used one of their timeouts during this run. Coyma going to the same spot. Hit over by Moss. Defenders track it down. Coyma will send a free ball across. See what Midland dials up. They'll go right side. Williams blocked by the defenders. They're cheating over on the right side right now. Williams on Williams. Defenders send a free ball. Here comes Midland. They'll go to Samuelson, and she'll put it away. Yep, you saw Dordt favoring the lefty, Lauren Williams, on the right side. They go up to Samuelson in the middle, and she puts it away, 15-11. At least that's what my eye sees real time. And the serve goes into the net. Moss misses serve, side out point for the defenders. Dordt leading by 5, 16-11. Kelly MacArthur to serve. Dordt up by 5, 16-11 in set 3. A must-win third set. MacArthur overpass by Midland. Dordt gets it back out of the middle. Den Herder got enough of it, puts it away. Aiden Den Herder with the kill. She's made an impact blocking. Now Den Herder with her first kill. She's got 3 blocks, forces a timeout Midland. 17-11, Dordt with the lead. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. So Dordt with an 18-10 lead, dropping the first 2 sets, 25-21, 25-17. But Dordt in control for the moment, 17-11 is the score. As I mentioned, Dordt will have a week off. They will not have a midweek matchup. They are off on Wednesday. Next time they will be in action here at the DeWitt will be October 21, a week from today, against 14th ranked Jamestown. That will be a 3:30 start time, as opposed to the usual 3. We'll start at 3:30 for the varsity, 2 o'clock JV start time, Saturday, October 21. Dordt will be in action next. They will close the season against Jamestown, against Northwestern, Dakota Wesleyan, and the regular season will wrap up on Halloween, October 31 at Morningside. After today, they will have 4 matches to go in the regular season. 17-11 is the score. Dordt with a 6-point advantage. Midland out of timeouts here in set number 3. Dordt trying to stay alive in the match, trailing 2-0. Serving will be Kelly MacArthur for the defenders, the junior setter. And MacArthur down the line. Schaefer has it. Outside Williams. Roll shot blocked by Denharder. Dordt gets it back. MacArthur goes outside, and that is out of bounds. Jillian Fisher misses wide. And a side out for Midland. 17-12 in favor of the defenders. Addison Mosier back to serve for the Warriors. And that goes into the net. Dordt gets it right back on the missed serve. 18-12. Defenders by 6. Madison Viss into serve. Madison Viss into serve. Leading by 6 in a must-win set 3. And she puts it into the net. Side out for Midland. This one far from over in this third set. 18-13. Into serve will be Brenna Mackling. Brenna Mackling into serve. Mackling taken in the back row by Kamler. Kamler will get it back on the left side pin over the block. Played by Midland. Midland will send it outside. That's Schaefer who puts it away. Cortland Schaefer with the kill. Left side pin. And it's a 4-point Dordt lead, 18-14. Head coach Jackie Smith has 2 timeouts if she needs them. Serving will be Mackling. Mackling, that serve goes long. Good judgment by McKenna Koima. She called out early, let her teammates know. 19-14, missed serve by Midland. Lydia Van Clay will come in to serve for the defenders. Couple of points here would be nice for the defenders. Just extend that lead out. Good serve by Van Clay. Set goes outside. Schaefer puts it away. Tough ball for Brenna Mackling to handle as the setter, but she did a nice job getting it outside and putting it away with Schaefer. 19-15 is the score. Scott serving for Midland. Teams trading points. It's now a 4-point defender lead. We fluctuated back and forth, 4 or 5-point lead. Short serve. Played by Weg. Hit over by Kamler. Dug up by Midland, and that one's going to hit the floor. Jesse Moss with the kill. And Midland closing the gap a bit. Trailing by just 3. Dordt in front, 19-16. Defenders facing a must-win third set. Here's the serve from Scott. Kamler plays it. MacArthur. Quick attack, and down it goes. Ellie Weg puts it away. 20-16 in favor of the defenders. Freshman Ellie Weg with her 5th kill of the match. Johnson into serve, leading by 4, 20-16. Defenders trying to close it out in set 3. Right side attack, that's Apel. Viss digs it back over to live another day. Midland now setting up on the left side. That was Moss, dug up Dordt. And Kamler down the line, goes out of bounds, just wide. And a side out for Midland. 20-17 is the score. Valinch back to serve for the Warriors. Dordt leading by 3, Valinch serving. Played by Johnson. MacArthur bump set outside. Kamler, left side pin, blocked by Midland. Dordt keeps it alive. MacArthur will send it across. Valinch, a diving save and a beauty. There's Apel who puts it away. Nice point by Midland. Wow. Great save by Valinch. Apel flying out of nowhere on the right side, puts it away. And the defender lead now is just 2. Timeout on the floor called by Dordt. 20-18 Defenders. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. 20-18 is the score. Dordt will have 1 timeout remaining. Taking a look at the numbers, Midland, they've pushed their hitting efficiency up to 27%. Dordt at 17%. You look at those two numbers, they are well above for both teams what their season kill efficiency is. Dordt hits 15% on the season, 17% today. Midland hitting at 27%, and on the season they're at 17%. Individual leaders, Lauren Williams has had the hot hand all match long for Midland, 12 kills, 9 for Apel, 6 for Moss. Those are the 3 of their pin hitters. For Dordt, they're led by Macy Kamler with 9, Taryn Sparks with 9. The 2 left sides for the defenders. Ellie Wegg has 5. 20-18, Dordt with the lead, trying to hold off Midland to force a 4th set. Dordt led by as many as 6, 18-12, 17-11, but Midland slowly but surely, they have battled back to get within 2 here. See if Dordt can fight it, the rally off, hold off Midland. Serving will be Valinch. Taken by Johnson, overpass, put away by punched over by Johnson, and the point continues. Nice play by the setter. Midland had Dordt back on its heels the entire way, 20-19. Good play by the Midland setter. That was Brenna Mackling who dumps it across on the second contact. Midland serving to tie it. Valinch serving. Koima has it. MacArthur sends it outside. Kamler blocked by Midland, and down it goes. We're tied at 20. Tied at 20 and another timeout. Dordt will use their final timeout. Both teams out of timeouts. We're tied at 20 in set number 3. And of course, this timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Defender football team victorious today over Jamestown. Last night, men's soccer 2-2 tie against Buena Vista. Cross-country teams are off this weekend. They will compete down at Mahoney State Park. It's called the Blazing Tiger Classic, and a lot of the top-ranked teams will be there. I talked to Coach Wolf, and for sure a half a dozen men and a half a dozen women's teams that are ranked will be competing. That's a large meet and run at Mahoney State Park. Looking forward to covering that one. That'll be a week from today. It'll be a morning start time, I believe 10 a.m. for the women, 10:45 for the men. Looking forward to that. We're tied at 20 here, set number 3 at the DeWitt. Defender volleyball, courtesy of the Dordt Media Network. Serving will be Delaney Valinch. She has served the last 4 points. Midland in its entirety on a 5-0 run. 4 from the serving by Valinch. This is for the lead. Tied at 20 in set 3. May have been long. We're going to play it though. Set goes outside, set off the net, hit over by Sparks. Played by Valinch. Bump set. This is Moss on the left side over the block. Dordt scrambling. Johnson hits it across. Good dig by Valinch. Right side attack. Apel blocked but out of bounds. The block was there, but Apel adjusted and tools it. And Midland with a 21-20 lead. Midland leading 21-20. Apel with 10 kills. She's in double figures. Here's the serve by Valinch. Dordt needs a side out. Johnson sets up the middle, and Wegg delivers. Ellie Wegg delivers the kill. We're tied at 21. For Wegg, that is her 6th kill of the match. Came at a very good time. We're tied at 21. Kamler serving. Played by Valinch. Set goes to the middle. Samuelson, good cover by Johnson. MacArthur sends it outside to Sparks. Tools it off the block. Got it. And just like that, Dordt back in front. 22-21. 22-21. Defenders back by 1. Kamler back to serve. Kamler serving. Tough serve, played in the back row by Scott. Outside Apel. Defenders get a touch. Koima underneath it. Outside Sparks. Left side. Scott digs it up. Back to Apel on the right. She'll tip it. Played by MacArthur. Dort's out of system. Johnson outside Sparks. And she's got it. Taryn Sparks with the kill. 23-21. Sparks in double figures. Team high 11 kills now. And Dordt 2 points away from forcing a fourth set. Officials timeout. Wiping up the floor. Kamler to serve. 23-21, 3 straight points scored by the defenders. Kamler serving. Down the line, played by Schaefer, who's going to get it back. And she puts it away. Midland with the side out, 23-22. And Midland will have serve. This will be Brielle Power. Dordt a side out away from serving for the set. But the hard part is the side out. Here's the serve. Played by Johnson. MacArthur's. Back row to Kamler, cross court. Dug up by Midland. That's Moss, blocked by Dordt. Midland will reload. Moss will bump it across. See what Dordt can dial up. MacArthur outside Sparks. Blocked, out of bounds. Side out defenders. They will serve for the set. Dordt in front, 24-22. And senior McKenna Koima to do the honors. 24-22 is the score. Dordt serving for the set. Try to get it to a fourth set. Midland has it. They'll send it outside. That's Moss. Punched up by Koima. She can't get underneath it. And getting credit for the kill will be Jessie Moss. 24-23. Set point number 2 for the defenders. So Midland, this will be Jessie Moss serving. Schaefer rotates to play the left side pin. Serve taken by Koima. MacArthur, quick attack way. No, it didn't hurt her. And it's a little popcorn at the net. Point defenders, didn't hurt her. Puts it away. And Dordt takes set 3, score 25-23. So Dordt stays alive in the match. 25-23 win in set 3. We're going to a fourth set. And we'll have it for you after a 2-minute timeout. You're watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network. Special thanks to all our Dordt Media Network sponsors. Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Van Engelenhoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency throughout Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelenhoven Agency's Sioux Center advisors Mark Holsoff or Lisa Dykstra.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
This live stream broadcast brought to you by Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center, your source for quality automotive parts for your car or truck. Let them use their knowledge to help you find the right vehicle battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and other parts needed to get your job done. Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center.
You are watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network. We're live at the DeWitt Gymnasium. Dordt forces a fourth set, a 25-23 come from behind win in set 3. You're looking at some match highlights courtesy of the Dordt Media Network as they cycle through. Let's give you some of the numbers as you watch those highlights. For the match, Midland is hitting 28%, Dordt at 19%. Blocking, favoring the defenders right now. They have their hands on a total of 11 blocks, 2 solo, 18 assisted. Midland, their hand on 10 total blocks. Individually, Lauren Williams leading Midland with 12 kills. Jackie Apel with 10, 8 for Jesse Moss. For the defenders, they're led by Taryn Sparts with 13 kills, 9 for Macy Kamler, 6 for Ellie Wegg. 24 assists for Kelly MacArthur. And in the back row, McKenna Koima has 11 digs. Sophie Johnson has 10. Midland led in the back row by Delaney Valinch with 9 digs. Midland will serve first. Dordt still trailing the match, 2-1 now. Dordt will set up Kamler. She'll tip it over the block, covered by the setter Mackling. Midland out of system, hit over by Schaefer. Dordt sends it back across. Midland dials it up. That's Apel. Dug up by Viss. MacArthur setting up Kamler, blocked back by Midland. Good rally going on. What's the call? Back row attack. Called against the defenders. That's immediately going to get Coach Jackie Smith up off the bench. I'm not sure if that's the right call here. But I don't think we're going to persuade the top official of that. What do I know? So it's 1-0 in favor of Midland. Serving will be the Midland setter. That's Mackling. And the defenders, that's MacArthur who sends it across. We're tied at 1. Good play by the setter, Kelly MacArthur. Tied at 1 in set number 4. Dordt and 17th ranked Midland locked in a battle here this afternoon at the DeWitt Gymnasium. Lydia Van Clay serving for the defenders. Van Clay, deep serve. Midland had to play it, and they do. And out of the middle, that is Apel who puts it away. Jackie Apel. She's been most effective starting in set 3, where they really got her going. She's up to 11 kills, trailing Williams by 1 for team high honors. 2-1, Midland with the lead. Here's Scott serving. Taken in the back row by Viss. Bump set outside. That's Kamler. Blocked back by Midland. Dordt has to regroup. Set close to the net. Kamler has to push it across. Dug up Midland. They're timing a little off. Here come the defenders. MacArthur outside Kamler. Left side. Dug up by the Warriors. On the outside, Moss blocked at the net. That is blocked by Fisher and Wegg. And a point for the defenders. We're tied at 2. Tied at 2. Sophie Johnson serving for the defenders. Johnson serving. Quick attack by Midland. Played nicely by Viss in the back row. Hit over by Wegg. Good cover in the back by Scott. Outside. That's Moss. Diving save by Viss. Outside Kamler. Left side. And it's blocked by Midland. Good play at the net by Midland. Abby Ringler had her hand in it. And it's 3-2 in favor of the Warriors. Back and forth we go to start set number 4. Valinch to serve for the Warriors. This is set number 4, watching defender volleyball. Dordt rallied to win set 3 and force this 4th set. Johnson in serve receive. Dort's going to send it over from the back row. Here comes Midland in system. They'll set it outside. That's Moss. Dug up nicely by Koima. Kamler on the left side pin. Good attack, dug up by Midland. Now they'll send it across. Dordt has a free ball. MacArthur, here's the slide to Wegg. Got it! Ellie Wegg puts it away for the kill. We're tied at 3. Nice job by the freshman Ellie Wegg. She's really getting more and more comfortable on that slide. Good set by MacArthur. Kamler back to serve. Sparts will play on the left side pin. Kamler. Good top spin serve. Played nicely by Midland. Here's Apel on the right side. Dug up by Koima. Sophie Johnson setting up Kamler out of the back row. Diving save and a beauty by Valinch. Right side Moss. Dug up by Koima. Joust at the net. Won by the defenders. That's Taryn Sparts. Thank you very much. And Dordt with a 4-3 lead. Dordt up 4-3, set number 4. Kamler back to serve. Kamler. Top of the tape. Played nicely by Scott out of the back row. Here's Apel. Long run from MacArthur. Dort's going to dig it up. Kamler out of the back row. Kept alive by Midland. They're out of system, though. Here's Moss. Diving save by the defenders, and they're unable to get to it. MacArthur took a tumble. Gosh, defenders have enough injuries, and MacArthur is up on her feet. That's the good news. Dordt came in a little short-handed, missing 4 players. And then Brooklyn Lusink early in set 2 went down with an injury. Tied at 4, set 4. Midland with serve. Bump set, back row Kamler. She's blocked. Midland was all over that. Lauren Samuelson and Lauren Williams combined for the block, and Midland in front by 1, 5-4. Serving will be Brielle Power, one of the 2 setters for the 6-2 offense run by Midland. Played by Johnson. MacArthur bump set outside Sparts. Sparts, that one is tooled off the block for the kill. Give Sparts credit for the kill. That's her 15th. That is a match high number right now. Sparts with her 15th kill matches a career high. She's done it now 3 times. Her next will be a career high. Outside Moss, dug up by the defenders. Kamler will send it across. Here comes Midland. Where does the set go? They're going to go to Williams on the right side. Kamler digs it up. Johnson runs it down. Sparts on the left side, hits it out of bounds. No touch, point Midland. 6-5, Warriors with the lead. Warriors by 1, set number 4. Moss drops back to serve. Schaefer will rotate to the front row. And hit on the left side pin. Moss serving. Played by Johnson. Set tight to the net. MacArthur sends it across. That was about her only option. Here's Schaefer on the left side. Played nicely by Kamler. Bump set MacArthur. Set close to the net. Sparts, and it'll be 4 hits. 4 hits will be the call. Midland with a 2-point lead, 7-5. Largest lead of this set for either team, and what has been a back and forth 4th set. Here's the serve coming from the Warriors. Played by Kamler. MacArthur sends it across. Second ball, trying to get us out of a rotation. Schaefer sends it across. Johnson digs it up. MacArthur outside Sparts. Tools it off the block for the kill. And Sparts has a career high, her 16th kill of the match. 7-6. Defenders by trailing by 1, I should say. MacArthur back to serve. Chance to tie it here in set number 4. MacArthur, into the net it goes. Point Midland. 8-6, Midland by 2 in set number 4. Mosier back to serve for the Warriors. Addison Mosier, a 5'7" sophomore from Sergeant Bluff, Iowa. And she will send it across, and that one goes wide. And a point side out for the defenders, 8-7. Both teams have 2 timeouts still to use in this 4th set as they see fit. Madison Viss back to serve. Viss to serve, chance to tie it here at 8. Viss, played by Schaefer. Set goes to the middle, hit over by Ringler. Dordt keeps it alive, hit over by Koima. Midland, will they go back to Ringler? They do, and it's off of the block, point Midland. Got it off of the block of Aiden Denherder, and Midland in front, 9-7. 9-7, Midland with the lead. Here in set number 4. And they will serve down the line. Played by Kamler. MacArthur sends it across. Second ball. Midland digs it up. Ringler on the attack. Played up by Koima. Kamler. Roll shot. Got it. Macy Kamler with the successful attack. 9-8 in favor of Midland as the teams continue to trade points. One score to update in GPAC volleyball. Northwestern leading unbeaten and top-ranked Concordia 2-0 right now. Northwestern in front 12-8 in set 3. Here's the slide. Good block by the defenders. Now outside Schaefer, kept alive by Viss. MacArthur is there. Bump set, hit over by Kamler. Midland will run under it. Outside it goes. Schaefer, big swing, kept alive by MacArthur. And Midland unable to control it. Point, defenders. We are tied at 9 in set 4. Serving will be Van Clay. Midland digs it up. They'll go to Apel. Dug over by the defenders. Midland will reload, and they go right back to the middle to Abby Ringler, who puts it down 10-9 in favor of Midland. Midland back in front, 10-9. Scott to serve for the Warriors. We are in set number 4. Midland won the first 2 sets, 25-21, 25-17. Dordt, a come-from-behind win in set 3, 25-23, and it's been tight the whole way so far in set 4. Weg out of the middle, puts it away. Ellie Weg ties set 4 at 10 all. Sophie Johnson in to serve for the defenders. Johnson to serve to break the tie. Cross court, played nicely by Scott. Set goes outside, that's Moss, and she misses line. And the defenders take back the lead, 11-10 in set 4. Johnson serving. Short serve, played by Scott. Set goes right side. Apel tips it over the block. Diving save by Koima. Left side, Kamler digs it up. Here's Valinch. Valinch now in the middle to Ringler. Dordt keeps it alive. Outside Kamler around the block. Good run by Scott to dig it up. Here is Apel. Cross court. Johnson digs it up. MacArthur outside. Kamler hits it deep. Played by Valinch. Midland gets it back. Apel roll shot. Dug up by the defenders. Kamler, another chance. Tips it. Midland covers. Midland out of system though. There's Moss. Cross court. Now it's close to the net. Down it goes. Point won by Midland. We're tied at 11. MacArthur slow to get up, asking for a towel to wipe up the floor. We are tied at 11 in set number 4. Thank you for joining us, Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network this afternoon on a overcast Saturday. So let's play some indoor sports. It's been a rainy, dreary week, but here inside, not too bad. It's a beautiful day. Here's the serve by Valinch. Taken by Johnson. Koima runs it down. Kamler flies in, puts it away. Macy Kamler on the left side puts it away. Kamler now with 12 kills. That is a career high for Kamler. Sparts and Kamler, the 2 pin hitters on the left with career highs this afternoon. And Midland, unforced error. Apel puts it into the net. A rare hitting error for Apel. Should be 13-11 defenders, and it is. Both coaches have 2 timeouts at their disposal. Here's a serve by Kamler. Into the tape it goes. Side out Midland. 13-12 in set 4. Midland with control of serve. This will be Power. She'll set the next 3 spots in the 6-2 offense. Power back to serve. Power. Cross court, played by Johnson. Set goes to the right-hand side, and Ellie Weg puts it down. Weg just muscles it through, and the 5'11 freshman has 9 kills. She's almost in double figures this afternoon. 14-12, Koima to serve for Dordt. Short serve, played by Valinch. Power, set goes outside. That is Moss who puts it away. Jesse Moss with the successful attack. 14-13 in favor of the defenders. Close, competitive 4th set. Largest lead has been 2 for either team in this set. MacArthur goes to Kamler, out of bounds. No, that was Sparts rather. My mistake. We're tied at 14. Tied at 14 in set 4. Got to get a side out here, defenders. And here comes the serve from Midland. That's going to be long, and Dordt gets the side out. 15-14 in favor of the defenders. MacArthur back to serve. MacArthur back to serve with a 1-point lead. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. 15-14 is the score. MacArthur played by Valence, set tight to the net. Outside Williams, and she puts it away for the kill. Williams with the kill. She's been quiet lately. Dordt did a nice job in the third set, kind of adjusting their block, taking Williams, the tall lefty, on the right side away. Williams still with the lead of 13 kills, one of 3 Midland players in double figures. Williams with 13, Apel with 11, 10 for Moss. Dordt in serve receive. MacArthur on the slide to Den Herder. Midland keeps it alive. This is Schaefer, dug up by Koima. Outside, Sparts, big swing. Midland plays it. Quick attack out of the middle. Good read by Koima. Quick attack Den Herder to the back row. Got it! Den Herder, Aiden Den Herder with the kill. And Dordt back in front, 16-15. 16-15 is the score. And Madison Viss back to serve. 1-point defender lead. We are in set number 4 of a best-of-5 set match. Short serve, Midland. They go to Williams, a set play, and they run the lefty to the middle, and she puts it away. We're tied at 16. Williams with her 14th kill to lead Midland. Sparts with a match-high 16 to lead the defenders. 16 all is the score. Serving will be Mackling. Mackling serving for Midland. Down the line, played by the defenders. Right side attack. That's Fisher who puts it away. Jillian Fisher with the successful attack. 17-16. Fisher with her second kill. And Lydia Van Clay to serve. Van Clay serving with a 1-point lead. Midland on the attack. Set goes outside Schaefer. Kept alive by the defenders. Hit over by Fisher. Blocked back by Midland. Dordt regains control outside Kamler. Midland with the dig. They'll send it outside Schaefer. Out of bounds. No touch. Point Dordt. Dordt now with an 18-16 lead. Looking at Coach Gieselman, and he is going to use a timeout. Midland will call a timeout. Dordt in front, 18-16 set 4. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. We'll take a short break. More Defender Volleyball coming up next on the Dordt Media Network.
Today's broadcast brought to you by German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1981. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner, online at germanfarmers.com.
You are watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network. We are at the DeWitt Gymnasium. Defenders trailed 17th ranked Midland 2-1, but Dordt does have an 18-16 lead in set number 4. And a timeout called by Midland and a missed serve by the defenders. 18-17 is the score. Midland will have control of serve with Dordt leading by 1. Dordt forced a 4th set with a 25-23 win in set 3, trying to do the same thing here in set number 4 and force a decisive 5th. MacArthur sets up, Wag out of the middle. She smashes it down for the kill. Ellie Wegg on the quick attack. 19-17 Dordt with a 2-point lead. MacArthur with 33 assists. Wegg now in double figures. 3 defenders in double figures. Midland in serve receive. They'll go outside to Moss. Kept alive by the defenders. Wegg, this time it goes out of bounds. And a point side out for Midland. 19-18. Dordt by 1 late in set number 4. 19-18. Dordt by 1. This will be the Lynch serving. The all-conference libero for Midland. MacArthur, Wegg, shoves it over the net. Kept alive by Midland. That is Apel, dug up by MacArthur. Bump set, set off the net. Kamler sends it across. Dug up nicely by Scott. Midland sends it out of bounds. Hitting air, no touch. Point side out for the defenders. 20-18 is the score. 20-18. Dordt by 2. Kamler rotates to the back. She'll serve. Played by Scott. Set goes outside. That's Moss who finds a spot down the line. Moss with the kill. 20-19. Dordt by 1. Dordt with 2 timeouts left. Midland has 1. Power back to serve. Power back to serve with Dordt leading. Serve goes out of bounds. You've heard it before. You got to take the free ones. And that's a free point. 21-19. They're hard to come by. Dordt leading by 2. 21-19. Koima serving. Played by Scott. Set by Power. Outside Moss. Dug up by Johnson. Bumped across by Sparks. Here comes Midland back on the attack. Williams blocked but out of bounds. Point Midland. 21-20. Defenders by 1. Moss back to serve. You'll have Schaefer rotating to the left side pin. 21-20. Dordt with the lead. Needing a side out here. Played by Kamler. Johnson will bring it back to the court. Outside, Sparks hits it out of bounds. We are tied at 21. Tied at 21, set number 4. Dordt has 2 timeouts if they want to use them. Midland down to 1. Side out here would be nice. We're tied at 21. Serve taken by Kamler. MacArthur. No one home on the set. Midland in front, 22-21. 22-21. That's 3 in a row scored by Midland. Their first lead in quite some time. 10-9 was their last lead, and now an ace. An ace serve that drops inside the end line. Midland in front, 23-21. And a timeout called by the defenders. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Dordt was up 20-18. Midland got a side out. Actually, Dordt was up 21-19, now 23-21. That is 4 points in a row scored by Midland. And now they have Dordt back on its heels. Midland just 2 points away from winning the match in 4 sets. Dordt will have a timeout remaining. Midland has one as well if these coaches need it. Dordt trying to force a 5th set. A 5th set played to 15, win by 2, but facing an uphill battle here. Still possible. Get a side out here and you're in business, but boy, a lot of pressure on this point and a lot of pressure on the first pass. Serving for Midland will be Jessie Moss. She's got an ace during this run by Midland. 23-21 is the score. Here comes the serve from Moss. Played by Kamler. Johnson, bump set, Sparks hits it out of bounds, and it'll be match point for Midland, leading 24-21. 24-21, and As expected, Dordt will use their final timeout here. Coach Jackie Smith will have her team huddle up. 24-21 is the score. Midland has closed with a 5-0 run. They're trying to close it out in 4. Dordt trying to force that 5th set. Let's check the scoreboard while we have a moment. All the football scores are final now. Concordia defeated Hastings 44-23. Mount Marty over Midland 28-21. Dordt defeated Jamestown 25-13 in a game that Mike Biker had the call on, 106.9 KIHK. Morningside defeated Dakota Wesleyan 27-3. Northwestern over Briar Cliff 37-8. Northwestern Volleyball just beat number 1 Concordia in straight sets. Hastings and Morningside. Hastings now leads 2-1. Bellevue swept Waldorf in volleyball. Other ones are 5 p.m. start times. Match point coming up. Midland to serve. Jesse Moss to serve for the Warriors. And here we go. 24-21, Midland with the lead. Match point number 1 for Midland. Moss serving. Taken by Koima. Johnson setting up Den Herder. Tips it. Covered by Midland. Midland for the win. That's Schaefer. Tips it. Dordt recovers. Right side attack MacArthur. Midland setting up Williams. Blocked back by the defenders. Midland keeps it alive. Schaefer will swing again. Dug up by Kamler. Johnson bump set. Here's Sparks. Roll shot. Midland digs it up. Right side Williams for the win. Good cover by MacArthur. Johnson outside. And Sparks puts it away. Dordt fights off match point number 1. 24-22 on the kill from Sparks. Serving will be MacArthur. Got some work to do here. 24-22, set match point number 2. MacArthur serving. Taken by Valinch, outside Schaefer. Kept alive by the defenders. MacArthur outside Sparks. Off the block and down. Another kill for Sparks, 24-23. And now a timeout call by Midland. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. For Sparks, that's her 18th kill, which is a career high. Previous high was 15, accomplished twice. So Sparks with a couple of kills during this run. It'll be another match point, though. This will be match point number 3. Midland was up 24-21. Back-to-back kills by Sparks has brought the defenders within 1. Both teams out of timeouts now here in set number 4. Midland won the first 2 sets, 25-21, 25-17. Dordt come from behind win in set 3, 25-23. Dordt and Midland, it's been back and forth in set 4. Dordt had a 2-point lead, 18-16, 19-17. Go even further, 21-19 before Midland scored 5 in a row to go up 24-21. But now Dordt has come back. They've scored 2 in a row. One more point will tie it at 24. But you got to get that point here. MacArthur back to serve. 24-23, Midland with match point number 3. See if Dordt can fight it off again. Served by MacArthur, clears the net. Valinch digs it up, bump set outside. This is Schaefer over the block, dug up by MacArthur. Sparks left side, out of bounds. Midland will win it in 4 sets. They take this close 4th set. Final score 25-23. Midland wins it 3-1 for Midland. They improved to 10-9 on the season, 6-5 overall. Dordt falls to 3-9 in the GPAC, 4-14 overall. Stay tuned for the Wireless World postgame show. We'll have that for you after a short timeout. You're watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Rental. Get ready to power up your projects with equipment rentals from Rental. From heavy-duty machinery to the latest power tools, they've got the gear to make your projects a success. Visit them online at rental.com or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast is brought to you by New Tech. At New Tech, they don't just sell equipment, they deliver performance, reliability, and innovation. Their team of experts is there to guide you every step of the way, ensuring you find the perfect equipment for your needs.
One is blocked as well by the defenders. Defenders get it back. Langmeyer cross court, got it again. Grace Langmeyer, yes. Make it 3 for 3. Langmeyer out of the timeout, puts it away. You have been watching Defender Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network. Dordt falls in 4 sets to 17th-ranked Midland. 3 sets to 1. Midland won the first 2, 25-21, 25-17. Dordt rallied to take set 3, 25-23. Back and forth in set number 4. Dordt with a 21-19 lead late. Midland scored 5 in a row, 24-21. Dordt fought off 2 match points to come back to within 1, 24-23. Midland wins the final point, and they win it 25-23 for a 4-set win over the Defenders. Taking a look at the numbers. Midland, 22% kill efficiency. Dordt, 17% kill efficiency. Blocking numbers. Midland in on 13 blocks. Dordt, 22 blocks, 2 solo, 10 assisted. So that's 12. Individual leaders. Midland leading the way was Lauren Williams, 15 kills and 39 swings. 11 kills each for Jackie Apel, Jesse Moss. 4 kills each for Lauren Samuelson and Cortland Schaefer. 24 assists for Brenna Mackling. 22 assists for Brielle Power. 14 digs in the back row for Kaylin Scott. 13 digs for the libero Delaney Valinch. Dordt was led this afternoon by a career-high 18 kills from Taryn Sparts, 11 for Macy Kamler, 10, which is also a career-high, 10 for Ellie Wegg, 3 for Kelly MacArthur, who also lofted up 34 assists, 2 for Jillian Fisher, and Aiden Denherter. 1 kill for Brooklyn Lusig, 2 for Isabella Kumana. 2 acers for McKenna Koima, who led the back row with 21 digs. Sophie Johnson, 5 assists, 15 digs. Kelly MacArthur had 11 digs as she had a double-double with 34 assists and 11 digs. Dordt falls in 4 sets to number 17 Midland. Dordt will next be in action a week from today, an afternoon matchup, a 3:30 start time against another ranked opponent. It'll be Jamestown next week. Dordt closes the schedule. This is the gauntlet. 14th ranked Jamestown, number 2 Northwestern on the road, and then home against a ranked Dakota Wesleyan team before going on the road to play Morningside. That is how the Defenders close the regular season. Let's take a look at the scoreboard in the Wireless World postgame show. Brought to you by Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. Your football finals, let's start with the Defenders. 25-13 win at Jamestown. The Dordt will improve to 5-1. Concordia downed Hastings 44-23. Mount Marty over Midland 28-21. Morningside over Dakota Wesleyan 27-3. Northwestern over Briar Cliff 37-8. Some volleyball finals. Northwestern knocked off unbeaten and number 1 ranked Concordia in straight sets, mind you. Big win for number 3 Northwestern. Other volleyball, Hastings leads Morningside 2-1. Mount Marty, Dakota Wesleyan, College of St. Mary, Jamestown have yet to start. Those are 5 p.m. start times. And that's going to do it for this broadcast. Thank you for joining us here on the Dordt Media Network. And our next broadcast will be a week from today here at the DeWitt Gymnasium. Next volleyball broadcast will be a week from today as the Defenders play host to 14th-ranked Jamestown. For the Dordt Media Network, this is Matt the SID. Thank you for joining us. And until next time, go Defenders.